Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arenas. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady could, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow. Yeah.
Hi, my little demons and divas, and bienvenidos. Welcome back to my shadow. ¿Qué es la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. Why is my hair a mess? It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva, and the big dog, Roman, is here with me. Hi, guys. Happy birthday, Mark! That's exciting. Another fellow Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. We love Capricorn. So happy birthday, Mark. Feliz cumpleaños. Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy NXT 2.0 Tuesday. Buddy! My girl, love you. Today's drink is... Of course, it's coquito. Coquito, mis amores, made by me. Probably the best coquito I've made ever. Okay, I make coquito every year, but I don't know what happened this year. I fucking killed it. Or maybe it's because I made it with ron caña from my mom, but oh my God. Salud, mis amores. Let me do a quick roll call and see who Roman and I have here with me. We have, let me see, John Riley, always here early, and John, two Johns, always here early. Finn Abs says, leave a thumbs up. I agree with that comment. Jonathan Limon Brand, you get what I mean. The birthday boy, Mark, let me highlight that message so everybody leaves little birthday cake in the chat for Mark Garcia. We had Gemini Mercury, my girl Bunny, Stellar Justin Lopez, Demonites. He said, it's Tuesday, it's been too long. I hit it. I can't see now. I'm so blind. I was enjoying Raw last night, but then I saw Grayson Waller and changed the channel to Telemundo. Yeah, I was filming some content for OnlyFans yesterday, so I couldn't pregame. But I'm here today. Yamil, mi amor, saluditos. Espero que estés bien. Max Frost is here. Ben, Justin Smith, Tiff Stratton Fence says, Isa, guess who's debuting tonight? I'm going to say Triff Stratton, maybe. We have Justin Smith, Bolivar Gaibor says, first time here, welcome, bienvenido. It's a safe zone, and I am not John Gacy, but this is a safe zone. We talk shit, we drink a little, and we talk some wrestling. Welcome to the stream. Happy to see some first timers here. Always warms my heart. I see Air Force Sister 74. Love that name, actually. And I see all of the birthday cakes. Triff Stratton fans, super hyped for Tiff to be debuting, and I think I am too. I'm excited to see her. I want to see what she brings to the table. I love the video package that she cut talking about the NXT title already. So she's not messing around when she comes here. Ryan Ramirez with a $4.99 super chat. I do not have a wheel prepared today, but your super chats are just to support your girl on Christmas time. Thank you so much. He says, love the show, and I love you. All right, so I guess we got to talk about last night's episode of Raw because the struggle was real. Thank you. Anthony says, I look lovely tonight. Thank you so much. It's 80 degrees in here, you guys. It's hot, okay? It's hot. So I'm trying my best to not fall apart. Gemini sending some birthday cakes for Mark. The best show in NXT 2.0. Hi, Tribal Queen. Oh, the best show in wrestling you think is NXT 2.0. You know what, Nicholas? I don't hate NXT 2.0. It's just not what I'm used to. Bolivar says, love your MJF and Punky Brewster reaction. Oh, I love that promo so much. I'm going to do some end of the year award stream. I have a feeling that promo is going to win an award because it's probably one of my favorite promos segments of the year. So thank you so much for supporting. Jared says, hello and good evening, Isa, everybody, and happy birthday, Mark. Loving all the love for Mark. So last night's episode of Raw, I mean, it's being reported, if you guys are not aware, that there's a big COVID outbreak in WWE and the roster right now. So it was the struggle to run Monday Night Raw was real. I'm going to say something for a show that was probably thrown together, rewritten, and readjusted to having not half of your people there. I didn't think it was a bad show. You know, I said what I said. Meltzer says Big E and Roman didn't test positive. They were pulled to protect their matches at the pay-per-view. Probably the smart thing to do. I don't want to get all weird, but this COVID is running crazy. Everybody has it. I think every day we get phone calls from 2, 3 people that have it. So there's nothing wrong with protecting your people. I didn't think Roman tested positive, and it's good to protect him. He's immunocompromised. We have to protect him. I read a report today about them no longer requiring tests, and that I personally don't like because I feel that with this vaccine, people are not feeling the symptoms as strong. So a lot of people are going to spread it around without even meaning to. The only way that we know for sure is with a test. So I do believe that they should require testing. Stellar Justin Lopez just brought up 80 NBA players this month, and NBA is also another company that's no longer requiring the testing. So Tiff Stratton says, I just got over it. I was sick for 18 days. It was awful. Yeah, I know some people that have it right now, and some of them have no symptoms whatsoever, and some of them are like in bed. So you don't even know how it's going to hit you. All the people in my family that have it, vaccinated. So we just got to be careful. A lot of them are really feeling symptoms. So, the vaccine is supposed to help us. I'm vaccinated, but you never know how your body's going to react to this illness. Oh, we forgot to give Roman his little treat. So I didn't watch the first like 15 minutes of Raw yesterday. I was told that it was there you go, baby. All right, I was told that it was Randy Orton match, so that's fine. Randy and Riddle, good to see the Yorkie more often. I know I don't have the Yorkie on my new project where I'm talking about the Yellow Jackets show with Glenn because we're just talking about the show. But you guys know when I pregame, I do my best to show Roman as long as he's with me. So right now he's enjoying his treat. So yeah, I thought that Raw for a show that was probably pulled together at the very last minute wasn't so bad. I thought Kevin Owens going into day one looks like a beast because he carried the show yesterday. And I thought it was funny when he said, I'm the only one in this match that showed up tonight. I was like, oh man, Kevin Owens is awesome. I thought it was great that they showed the video packages, and not too many video packages though. Like, I think it was during the AJ Styles match. I forgot that he hadn't even wrestled because when he entered the ring, I think they show like 15 minutes worth of commercial and video packages before he actually started wrestling. Same with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler made his entrance and they went into a video package, and then they went into a Damian Priest promo before Damian Priest then came out. And it took like 15 minutes for him to start wrestling, and I was like, bro, what? Oh my god, you guys. Bobby, thank you for bringing that up. Bobby's asking me in the chat who will be the first to challenge Cody Rhodes for the TNT championship. So I didn't watch Rampage, and I thought it was a joke the next day when I saw my timeline that Cody was the TNT champion. I didn't think they were gonna let Sammy Guevara lose this fast, because AEW is so known for having like long title reigns that I didn't think it was gonna happen. I'm assuming that he's going to have a rematch with Sammy, but we will talk more AEW tomorrow. I like to save AEW talk for Drunk Wednesdays because you guys know I love streaming on Wednesdays. We drink and we talk about AEW, and we drink until Matt Jackson gets sexy. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. But I'm gonna say they're gonna have a rematch. James Adams, how are you, my love? I hope you're doing good. Damian is turning heel. I wish they would go through with the heel turn with Damian Priest already. I don't like the weird gimmick going on right now, but I was a big fan of the Archer gimmick. So at the same time, I do think that Damian is one of the best books wrestlers right now. So I'm keeping my eye on him, but I didn't think that even if you're doing the whole snapping thing, like, oh my God, I lost it, I'm gonna fuck you up, even if I get DQ'd, that's fine. But I didn't think that Dolph Ziggler triggered that on him last night, right? And maybe I am still in Puerto Rico, and maybe that was the finish, but because it was such a lackluster show, that was actually one of the matches that I look forward to the most, and it didn't deliver with the finish, but we'll see where it goes. Supposedly, last night on Raw Talk, it was announced that next week they're going to have a rematch, but if he gets DQ'd or counted out, he loses the title. So he's going to have to hold it back. Bad Bunny will return. Damian will turn on him. No! Ah! No! How dare you speak these words, Bolivar? But no. Damian Priest and Bad Bunny were two of my favorite teams in WWE in 2021. So I don't ever want that duo to break up. Let Bad Bunny turn heel with Damian instead. Kingsman 36, Kingsman! Watching me over on Twitch says Damian needs to be like an in-between thing where he's not a heel, not a face, just a badass guy kicking everybody's ass. Right, and if you disrespect him, then he's just gonna come for you. That's usually, how it works. I just didn't think that Ziggler triggered him snapping last night, right? But we saw a flying bunny at WrestleMania Monster, my love. I hope you're doing good. We're drinking coquito. I made it, and it's delicious. Krana Shaw with the $2.17 super chat. Thank you so much. No wheel today. The chat is just you guys can show me some love. We show Roman some love. By the way, I gotta edit the vlog, but I made the vlog. I took Roman shopping with your super chat money. You guys are gonna love it. I will probably have it up next week. Krana Shaw says, rename the show NXT to Tony D'Angelo. I don't have anything against that suggestion. Tony D'Angelo is the man, and I have a feeling that Pete Dunne is in for a worldwide of trouble because you already know. Tony D'Angelo is going to fuck him up. He made a mistake last week beating Tony D'Angelo, and it's not going to be pretty. There it is.
He owns a place. Eyes like a hawk. Always watching out for those wise guys.
He's gonna have to unleash cousin Richie on him. Bunny says the wedding was very uneventful. I wish we would have had a 3-hour wedding with a freaking reception. I want to see who they invited. That would have been so much more fun. Poquito, cheers, I have beer. Yo considero Bad Bunny and Damian Priest una de las mejores peleas del año. You know what I wanted to discuss today? WWE released their top 25 fights for 2025, and they did put Bad Bunny and Damian Priest on the number 10 spot. I would have ranked them even higher because some of the matches that they have in the top 10 spot, I don't know that they will make top 10, but we're going to talk about that later. That's it, actually. You guys just said it. Not a lot happened on Raw. I thought Maurice looked absolutely beautiful, and the fact that she bought a brand new dress just to have oil thrown on it, legend. But yeah, Raw was very uneventful. And I just going to say one more comment. I miss when go-home shows were important. If you knew a pay-per-view was coming, you had to tune into that Monday Night Raw just to see how they were going to close things out. But given the circumstances with everything going on, I don't want to be overcritical of them because if half of your roster is out, half of your roster is out. What are we going to do about it? Let's move on to NXT 2.0 tonight on the USA Network. I have the preview from WWE.com pulled up right here for you guys, and I will tell you exactly what they are saying we can expect from tonight's episode. Grayson Waller to address his appearance on Monday Night Raw. So last night Grayson Waller showed up on Raw, and tonight they're going to give him a microphone to kick off NXT 2.0, so at least we know how it's starting. The entire WWE universe has felt the Grayson Waller effect. Really? As of late, and no more than AJ Styles, who came all the way to Florida to confront the young upstart. I don't know that they're going to have AJ Styles show up in NXT tonight just to protect them from traveling and all that. When it comes to Priest, he went from Alfredo Pizza's Cafe to Pizza by Alfredo. Damn, Justin Lopez, that's savage. But yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about the new gimmick, but I want to see where it goes. I do think it's cooled him off a little bit, so I just want him to go back to the reactions he was getting when he was doing the Archer gimmick. So yeah, Grayson Waller is gonna kick off Raw. I don't know that NXT. I don't know that we'll see AJ Styles because I'm assuming they're gonna put AJ Styles and Omos at day one. So let's protect him too. Let's not have anybody that don't need to travel. If you don't live in Florida, he don't need to come to Florida. Now I saw a comment on the chat. Somebody says I like NXT because of Toxic Attraction. Well, guess what? You're going to see them in action tonight because we have Raquel Gonzalez and Cora Jade join forces to take on Toxic Attraction. I wonder. I wonder if they're gonna do the can they coexist between Cora Jade and Raquel Gonzalez, because as you guys know, for New Year's Evil, they're going to be facing they're each going to be facing. I can't fucking talk. Hold on. Okay, they're each going to be facing Mandy Rose on a triple threat tag Wow. Wow. On a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Champion. So they're going to do the whole can they coexist, and Toxic Attraction is probably going to pull off the win. I like how they've been booking Toxic Attraction. They have all the titles. They shouldn't be losing. So why not? I can see this being a weird finish because they can coexist, and Toxic Attraction takes full advantage of that. I gotta tell you something. I know that Mandy's supposed to be the heel, but I personally thought Mandy Rose saying "I'll take on both of you" was very brave and baby face-ish of her. But we do know that she has her goons that are gonna help her or try to help her win, so I can see why she would be so fearless. But I thought that came off as very fearless of her, because if you think about it, just Raquel alone should be kind of like intimidating to her, just based on size and what we know Raquel can do. So that's my opinion. Uh John, it's coquito. It's coquito. And I made it with some moonshine style rum. Oh, so good. All right. Also tonight on NXT, we have Brian Kendrick, a man with a plan, returns to the ring tonight to challenge Harlan. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about this. The terrifying Harlan has left a trail of bodies in his wake since his debut. After decimating, I can't pronounce that name, oh, Guru, Harlan could only be tamed by Joe Gacy, with the pair of escorting out of the arena, blah, blah, blah. All right, so he's going to face Brian Kendrick. I think Kendrick is going to do an awesome job at selling for him. I do think that Harlan needs to have short squash matches. Kakashi, don't apologize for missing the streams, baby. I haven't even streamed since like last Wednesday, so don't feel bad. Enough is enough. Put Solo Sikoa having feud with Braun Breaker, the only two underdogs. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Full Whiskey over on Twitch. You're not wrong with that comment. But yeah, I think that Harlan, I don't know what he can or can't do, but I'm not opposed to him having Harlan Lesnar. I'm not opposed to him having just squash matches until we know that he can wrestle. Harry, how are you? I was shot, but I lost my voice watching the Karen movie, so I'm gonna be a background here. Oh, you watched the Karen movie? It looks so bad. Mm. Yeah, I remember Kendrick is very good. Do you see Raquel Gonzalez wrestling at the Royal Rumble? I do, and she could even win it. Raquel is awesome. I like her a lot. I don't like her on the mic. I think she could use some promo, like more promo experience, but I love to see her wrestle. And then also tonight we have Carmelo Hayes and Roderick Strong put pen to paper for New Year's Evil Championship unification match. Wait, what? Okay, let me read this. I'll read this to you guys. I didn't know this was a unification match. Who is the premier champion of NXT? North American champion Carmelo Hayes or Cruiserweight champion Roderick Strong? Both title holders have been claiming that their championship is the top title in NXT. It's time to settle the debate, going for a title for title at New Year's Evil. Malcolm Vivens issued the challenge after the War Awards escalated blows, blah, blah, blah. Tune in this Tuesday night on NXT to see what fireworks are in store for Strong and Hayes as Wade Barrett moderates their championship unification contract. I didn't know. Did you guys know it wasn't like they were gonna unify? I had a feeling they were trying to get rid of this cruiserweight title. I bet you Carmelo Hayes wins. God, what a mess. Is a WWE tease Finn returns on Raw? How? How did they tease that? I missed it. I do like Tiffany Stratton. I just want to see what she can do in the ring. Justin Lopez says, you watch the show weekly and you didn't know. I haven't watched the show and I knew. Listen, don't pick on me, okay? Sometimes I miss some of the details. He says Carmelo Hayes is overrated. I mean, maybe. I feel like they're just trying to get the title off of Roderick Strong just out of revenge because of because of everybody going to AEW. Listen, it is what it is, man. Let me see what's going on. That's the preview for NXT tonight. No Tony D'Angelo in the preview, but I mean, he main evented last week. I would assume that he's going to be there. I am now on WrestlingInc.com. Top WWE reported executive dealing with health issue. I would assume that's Bruce Pritchard. Rampage did better numbers on Saturday than it did on Fridays. A lot of people are saying, oh, move Rampage to Saturdays. I'm going to tell you something. People were home on Christmas, especially with COVID. I feel like a lot of people took Christmas as more of a let's stay home kind of thing. And I think that's the reason why that viewership was higher. It's not even that much higher because it was like it was still in the 500,000. But I just don't think that it's a matter of changing the day. I think people were just sitting at home Christmas night, so that's why they watch. Also on the news, let me see. Backstage on Veer, Goldberg needs another surgery. Okay, that's great. That's great. Wow, today's a very slow day. Shit. SmackDown fell under 2 million. Of course, it was Christmas Eve. Adam Pearce thanks WWE as COVID struggles continue. All right, so not a lot of news today. Not a lot of news. I don't have much to share with you guys. Backstage news on WWE. All right. Well, let me see if we have anything from Patreon before we talk about this top 25 list. Let me see. I don't see anything either from Patreon. Nothing interesting. Detail on Veer. The details on Veers is that Veer is backstage. Same Veer. I told you I was gonna make that a thing, and WWE stole it from me. Assholes. Okay, nothing there either. Wow, slow day in professional wrestling. So slow that we're gonna talk about the top 25 list. Let me pull it up for you guys. WWE top 25. What the fuck am I typing? I can't type. Just want you guys to. I can't talk. I can type. Yeah, guess well soon said, hi Ricky, ¿cómo estás? Ice cream getting lit up, say Spaceman 584. WWE top 25. All right, guys, let's open this up. I hope you guys looked at it already. If not, I'm gonna spoil it for you. I didn't disagree with the top 3. I didn't agree with the order. I would have flipped some of them around, but here we go. Let's talk about it. At number 25, wait, let me change the banner. I made a banner for this because I figure we were gonna need to talk about something else because not a lot going on today. Not a lot went on Raw. So, wow, my phone is taking forever. That's what happens when you're in the country in Puerto Rico. Omas wasn't on Raw because their match on MSG was trash. Was it? Yo, I gotta tell you something. I just yelled you. I gotta tell you something. I have major FOMO. I didn't even pull up things on wrestling. People were tagging me on some posts, and I'm like, I go to the December 26th show every year. Do you guys not think that I'm having FOMO right now? Don't tag me. All right, guys. At number 25, we have Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre WWE Championship Hell in a Cell match. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley enter Hell in a Cell with bad intentions in mind. Okay, after the referee was knocked out, MVP snuck inside the structure. Not a good way to start. Why is WWE asking me if I want to resubscribe to their network? It's not like we haven't. Personally, I don't remember this match. I'm gonna pull up the card for Hell in a Cell because I thought the Roman Reigns had a better match at Hell in a Cell. No, who else was? No, it was the Bianca Belair and Bailey match. Is what I remember from the last Hell in a Cell. So I don't remember this match. I don't know that I would have put it on my top 25 personally. Number 24, I agree. I don't know as far as the position in the list, but I did think this match was lit, and that is RK Bro versus the Usos, champions versus champion match at Survivor Series. Or the Survivor Series has going for itself was to, oh, you're right, Roman wrestled Ray, and it was in the Friday night episode. Shit, it was, and then he said Happy Father's Day after he beat him. Remember, because Hell in a Cell was in fucking June for some random ass reason. Anyways, Survivor Series had 2 things going for them. Becky and Charlotte and the Usos versus RK Bro. And I wasn't even looking forward to this match, but it ended up being lit. So I agree with this match making the top 25. I thought this was fun to watch. Feli, mi amor, estoy bebiendo coquito. Saludos, greetings. Yes, guys, I'm back talking wrestling. I know you missed it. At number 23, all right, this match wasn't bad. Top 25, I don't know, but I do remember this match. And I do remember remember it being shockingly good, and that is Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley, no holds bar match at WWE Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel this year, man, probably one of WWE's most solid pay-per-views. And this match, it was good. It's the only good thing that Goldberg has done since feuding with Lesnar when he originally returned. After WrestleMania 33, I am going to say this is the only good thing that he's done. So I guess Bobby, the feud with Lashley was good because I didn't hate their match at SummerSlam either. But this match was alright. I don't know top 25, but it was alright. At number 22, we have Roman Reigns versus Edge Universal Championship match at Money in the Bank. This shit was good. This is when, look at the visual. This is when we first saw Edge put the bar on Roman Reigns, and that picture was shown on screen forever after that because they kept on feuding. But yeah, this was great. I agree. I thought Roman had a lot of top level matches this year. At number 21, we have Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa NXT UK Championship match at NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Yes. Yes. And yes. That's it. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. This match was awesome. Walter is a beast. Tommaso Ciampa is great. This match was a lot of freaking fun. At number 20, we have, not surprised, also loved this match. Roman Reigns versus Cesaro, Universal Championship match, WrestleMania Backlash. I will nitpick and say the only bad thing about this is that it did nothing to elevate Cesaro. Cesaro feuded with Roman for a couple of weeks and then he went right back to what he was doing before. So, even though it didn't elevate him, it was fun to see him be feuding for the main title with Roman Reigns. And the match was, mwah. For those who ever said Roman can wrestle, he's in this list a lot of times for a reason. Number 19, we have Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray, and Cora Jade versus Team Toxic War Games match, NXT TakeOver. This is a very, very recent match. I thought they killed it. I did. I thought they killed it. So I'm going to make my own list for you guys. Hi, John. How are you? Hi, David Ho. How are you? Alvin, what's going on? I'm going to make my own list. So I don't know if this will be in my list because I'm only doing top 15. But I did think these girls deliver. Number 18, we have, okay, I love this match. Love this match. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, no hold bar match at Fastlane. I don't know if you guys remember it. Drew McIntyre came out with the fucking Braveheart paint and they broke the Thunderdome and they fucking fought everywhere. This match was lit. I don't care what anybody has to say. Every match that Sheamus, hi Eric, I'm good. Every match that Sheamus was a part of this year was absolutely insane. Like, I was trying to put together my awards for my award stream, and I kept on thinking of Sheamus and Matt Riddle at WrestleMania, that fucking finish to that match when he kicked him, like, oh my God. And then there was that triple threat between Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest. Like, Sheamus is a beast, and I wish more people would give him his flowers because he was awesome. And you're absolutely right. This should have been a WrestleMania match. They should have saved this feud and let Drew McIntyre fight Sheamus at WrestleMania. But still, Sheamus ended up having that match with Riddle, and the finish to that match was one of my favorite finishes of the year. So that's what she said. Number 17, agreed. Amazing match. We have Seth Rollins versus Cesaro, WrestleMania Night 1. These guys were pulling moves that we never seen them do before. And we're talking about two guys that we have seen wrestle in WWE for years. So the fact that they came out there and they knew that they were going to wrestle one hell of a guy and they pulled out brand new moves out of their set was fucking incredible. The fact that, you know what I mean, Eric. The fact that Cesaro won this match, like Cesaro with a WrestleMania win, it was bravo. I remember as soon as they teased the feud between Rollins and Cesaro, I knew my body wanted it, and they delivered. Nitpicking again, I hated that they kept feuding forever afterwards, and we kept getting Seth versus Cesaro like a million times. But hey, listen. Yeah, Jamil, Drew, Damian, and Sheamus is on my top 25 list for this year. That triple threat was incredible. Big, meaty man slapping meat, okay? At number 16, we have... I kind of agree, but I don't remember much about this match, and that is Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, last man standing match. It was on an episode of SmackDown on July 2nd, and you guys remember this was to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. So this was a good match, but I guess we think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn wrestle so many times that it's starting to feel like, yeah, they put on a good match. What else is there to it? I don't know that it will make my top 25, but it was a fun match. But it's just something that I won't go back to watch. Of course, that makes me smile. I don't have a wheel today, John, but I will do a nice toast to your 9.99 super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Mm. Absolutely love that. Thank you so much. You should do a top 500 women's matches of any company. I love that idea, Felly. I don't know about 500, but maybe we can do 1000 and break it down into like 4 videos where we do 25. That wouldn't be a bad idea, Felly. We're thinking, I like this. John, thanks again for the 9.99 super chat. Appreciate you. At number 15, we have Big E versus Drew McIntyre versus Ricochet versus Nakamura versus Riddle versus Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins versus John Morrison. Money in the Bank ladder match. Roland, how are you? Hi, Jared. Yeah, listen to the names. Did you guys not think we were going to get a badass ladder match? Of course we were. No complaints there. I guess my only complaint, no complaints there because Big E won and he went on to successfully cash in. The only time that I have issues with Money in the Bank, because usually the men and the women always put on an amazing ladder match, is when they win the briefcase and it ends up being a big fat fail. And it's like, what the fuck did we do all that for? But this Money in the Bank worked. Big E is our current WWE champion because of it. And I remember how good it felt to see Big E climb the ladder and grab the briefcase. So yes, I will put that match up there. Number 14. Absolutely. Yes, sir. I am still in Puerto Rico and enjoying the shit out of it. Salud. Not really, actually. I am having fun because I'm with seeing my family, but COVID is wild in Puerto Rico right now. So like, it's been a very different trip because I barely left my mom's house because I don't want my mom's not feeling well, so I don't want to bring like COVID here. So but as long as I'm here with my mom, nothing matters, and I'm eating good. All right, so at number 14, I loved this match. Hello, Film Nation. How are you? You should do a top 25 breakout stars of the year. We're going to do an award show. So I'm going to put up the polls on my community tab here on YouTube and also on Twitter and Instagram so you guys can vote and you guys can help me pick who will win the Diva Awards. Raquel Gonzalez versus Rhea Ripley, last woman standing match at NXT New Year's Evil. This match was absolute insanity. Happy New Year's from me. This match was great. I missed this Rhea Ripley so much. But yeah, this was awesome. At number 13, I don't remember this match. I'm sure it was great. I don't remember it. And that is Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne NXT Championship match at NXT TakeOver. I don't know why I don't remember it, but I'm sure it was great. At number 12, we have Edge versus Seth freaking Rollins at SummerSlam. I agree. Hola, Sergio, ¿cómo estás? Edge and so I felt that when Becky came back and she beat Bianca, why is my nose? I look like Rudolph right now. Don't look at me. And she beat Bianca, like the energy in the building just dropped. And I thought that Edge and Seth Rollins brought it all back with their incredible match. Not the best match of their feud, but all 3 matches that they had should have made this list. That's how good the feud was. At number 11, we have Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor versus Seth freaking Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Fatal 4-way match on an episode of Raw. This was recently. Finn versus Pete Dunne. Yeah, I don't remember it. I remember this. This was it for number 1 contender? I think it was. I can't remember, but this was a good match. It was just when you put them on a random episode of Raw, they don't feel like they have the impact. Alvin, I agree with you. Their MSG match was better than SummerSlam. The good thing about Edge and Seth Rollins is they kept outdoing themselves. But yeah, I will put MSG on the list over their SummerSlam match. At number 10! Okay, I'm screaming. I'm sorry. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison, WrestleMania Night 1. I'm going to read what they wrote. Un rey campeón. Bad Bunny, Spotify's most stream artist in the world, 2 years in a row, brought his talents to WWE ring on night 1 of WrestleMania 37, and he was unforgettable. Most of the WWE Universe might have expected his tag team partner, Damian Priest, to do the heavy lifting in their match against The Miz and John Morrison. But Bad Bunny was quick to silence any doubters by mixing it up with his opponent, living out a childhood dream. His offense was damn near flawless. His selling was very good too. His flying crossbody off the top rope to his still inspiring Bunny Destroyer to deceive the double team maneuver that sealed the victory. Bad Bunny put in the work to become a WWE superstar, and he paid off massively. And him and Priest were able to provide us with a WrestleMania moment that will live forever. I see what you did there. Okay. You guys know I love Bad Bunny. I love Damian Priest. I love their Puerto Rican connection. I love everything about this match. It is top 10 for me. This match meant a lot. When Bad Bunny came out and they say from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico. Guys, I grew up in Vega Baja, Puerto Rico. That shit hit the heart, you know? It got me all in my feels. And I loved them. So, of course, they were in the top 10. And who wasn't surprised by how good Bad Bunny was? Come on. Bobby said my favorite match was Io Shirai versus Mercedes Martinez versus Toni Storm. That was a very, very good match. Gemini says Bad Bunny will beat Priest for the title. Why are you guys wanting Bad Bunny and Damian Priest to feud? They're buddies. Come on. Big E versus Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Triple threat match on Raw. This was a good match. I don't know if you guys remember when Bad Bunny... Yes, please fill the chat with bunnies. Just for me. Just for Bad Bunny and Damian Priest making it into the top 10 of the best matches of 2021. Liz, we can't really play a Bad Bunny music video because we'll get copyright strike, but we're just going to say, Rey, Campeón, Booker T. Come on. Yeah, I remember this episode of Raw. It was when Roman Reigns just randomly showed up on Raw and he kicked the living hell out of everybody. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I don't know if it was top 10. Okay, but it was good. Number 8 is Team Black and Gold versus Team 2.0 War Games match. This was recent. This was very, very recent. So, yeah, look at that. We have a $5 super chat from Air Force Sister 74. Again, love the name. Pops me every time. Shout out to you. You are awesome. Love you on Twitter and IG. Thank you so much. Cheer to you, sister. Appreciate you. I see all the bunnies and they make me feel so happy. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Samantha, what's going on, girl? If you don't notice, we are spamming the chat with bunnies and arrows for Damian Priest and Bad Bunny making it on the top 10 list of best matches of 2021. Yeah, the War Games match, awesome. Top 10, nah. That's what Justin Lopez just said. Nah, but it did make the number 8 spot. See, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, better than this, okay? Number 7, we have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair Raw Women's Championship match at Money in the Bank. I don't know about top 10. I remember when this match first started, the crowd was against them. They were being booed. They were chanting, "We want Becky," and these two women kicked so much ass that they turned the crowd around and they got them on their side. But Charlotte beat Rhea for the title. I wouldn't put it top 10, to be honest with you guys. Bobby says my favorite match was Johnny Gargano versus Bronson Reed NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. That was good. That was good. Again, this Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair match was good. Not top 10 good. If Bad Bunny does return, making the Black Widow to Priest. You know what? No, I'm going to tell you something. When I'm in a bad mood or when I'm depressed, I listen to Bad Bunny. So maybe that's what we need to do every time Damian Priest snaps. We need to play Bad Bunny music. We need to bring Bad Bunny back and be like, hey, ven acá, mi amigo, ven acá, hermano. ¿Qué es la que está pasando? You know what I mean? Like, Bad Bunny can be Damian Priest's send to bring him back to the Priest and not the Damian. Figure it out. I figure it out. All right, we have number 6. We're entering the best 6 matches. God, my nose itches. The best 6 matches. Oh, God, do I have COVID? No, I don't. I promise you I don't. Roman Reigns versus John Cena. This was probably the biggest big match feel of 2021. Universal Championship match at SummerSlam. I gotta tell you something. I didn't like this match. Match itself. Build up to the match. Mwah. Amazing. We got, you guys know what we got out of this? Where is it? I have it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. I can't find it. I can't. Oh, there it is. This is the best part out of the. Oh, that was the best out of this whole thing. I like the match, but yeah, I think his match with Edge was better. I think he had his WrestleMania match was better. So okay, but yeah, the build up was fun, and it really did feel like a big fight feel. You know, and we haven't had that in a while, and it made SummerSlam like special. At number 5, okay, this match was good, and we had some real beef behind it. We have Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, champion versus champion match at Survivor Series. Probably my favorite Becky Lynch match since her return, if I'm being honest with you guys. And because we knew they had an actual storyline going, this should have main evented Survivor Series, if I'm being honest with you guys. So yeah, I don't know where I would put it in my top list, but it would definitely be on my top list. Number 4, this gets all of the yes chants in the world. We have Walter versus Dragunov, their NXT UK Championship match at NXT Takeover 36. I have nothing to say. Of course, it's top 5. This match slapped. It was everything. Shout out to Walter. He's in this list twice, and he doesn't even wrestle in any of the United States company. What does that tell you about this guy? All right, we have a number 3. Now, again, like I said, I agree with their top 3. I will switch the order, and I'll tell you exactly how I will put it. But at number 3, Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan, Universal Championship triple threat match at WrestleMania, ranks up their top 3 favorite triple threat match of all time in my list. I love this match. It was everything. At any moment, it felt like any of them could win. And it was so good. Bunny said my body hurt after watching that match with Walter. Everybody's body hurts. The chops were insane. And Dragunov winning just felt like such an upset. It was awesome. Yeah, the only nitpick that I have, no, I don't have a nitpick with the triple threat match. It was perfect. It was everything. And it was fun. It was fun, and I'm glad that Daniel Bryan made the list. I thought his retirement match was good too, but I don't expect them to put Daniel Bryan in there all the time. So at number 2, we have Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair SmackDown Women's Championship match, night 1 of WrestleMania. 2 women of color main eventing WrestleMania with a good storyline, a match we haven't seen before. They looked perfect. Sasha came out looking like a badass. They wrestled one hell of a fucking match, and it ended with Bianca Belair's crowning moment. Doesn't get any better than this. It was perfect, and this should be number 1. I said what I said. Sasha versus Bianca should have been the number 1, but it's not. At number 1, they put Edge versus Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell match at Crown Jewel, which was an incredible match, but it was a little too long, and it was for nothing. And it was the 3rd match of the feud. Therefore, I will put Sasha versus Bianca at number 1. I will put the triple threat match at WrestleMania at number 2 and the Hell in a Cell match at number 3. But I will keep those as top 3. I think that's fair. We sing a lot of Roman Reigns in this list. We sing a lot of Seth Rollins. We sing a lot of Edge. I saw Walter made a couple of appearances in there. Charlotte Flair is in there more than once. So yeah, the hair whip. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, but I would have put Sasha and Bianca at number 1. That felt like a legit moment. It had meaning, it had emotions behind it. But okay, WWE. I still agree with their top 3. I would just switch them around a little bit, do some fine tuning there. But there you guys go. I just shared with you WWE's top 25 matches of 2021. And I'm reading your comments. Yeah, Walter versus Dragunov was so crazy. I'm almost out of alcohol, so I think it is time I start wrapping it up. I want to thank each and every one of you for your super chats, for your comments, for hanging out with me, commenting on the chat. Please leave a thumbs up. Bad Bunny being 24/7 champ was my favorite. Eric, same. We need to add Bad Bunny to the video clips. But yeah, Bianca versus Sasha should have been number 1. I see Felly saying that on Twitch. Bunny's also saying that, and I agree with you guys. I would have put it number 1 in my spot. Film Nation is letting us know which women's armpits he likes, and that is the best way to end the show. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, it is at NYC Demon Diva. but the normal. On Twitter is with a 1, but in Instagram it's the same. If you're over the age of 18, go subscribe to my OnlyFans. I filmed a bunch of awesome content for OnlyFans yesterday. Cannot wait to show you guys the awesome pictures that I took. Leave a thumbs up. Enjoy NXT tonight. And you guys can catch me on Wrestling Inc. right after NXT. We're going to be talking all things Tony D'Angelo and NXT 2.0. I will be back tomorrow for our Wednesday night party stream. We're going to get drunk and we're going to have a blast. Until mañana. Adios. Mwah. Boop. Wait. Boop.
Welcome to the demon level. Body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your demon diva. Queen of sad style Lisa.